Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and I am super excited to be given the opportunity by Call of Dragons to showcase it for you here on the channel. Now, Call of Dragons is a brand new fantasy strategy game that has been in development for the last 3 years. And it was actually developed by the same people who developed Rise of Kingdoms. So if you're familiar with that title, it was super successful, and it means there is a proven track record of success behind the launch here of Call of Dragons. And as you can see by looking at my base up above, this is going to be a base building 4X strategy game where you can collect heroes and explore a massive map outside of your base by joining an alliance that you can conquer things together with. And as you can see over on the right there, I've got the Call of Dragons website pulled up, and there is over 2 million lords already in game. So if you would like to try out Call of Dragons completely free of charge, I am going to provide the link down below for you in the video description and also the pinned comment. And also, the developers are allowing me to share a free promo code with you that is PLAYCOD now. Play COD now, and I'll also link that down below. I'll type it out for you so that you can put that in game to get access to some special bonus resources to jumpstart your journey. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is showcasing the beginner basics, kind of general overarching theme of Call of Dragons so that when you try it out, you know what it's all about. Let's get into it. Alrighty, now first of all, when you start Call of Dragons, you are going to get to choose between one of 3 factions. You've got the Spring Wardens, who are nature, elven, ranged attack, that type of stuff. Then you've got the League of Order, which is going to be your sacred, mages, wizards, spellcasters. And then you've got the Wildeburg, who are going to be your brute force, melee, tanky warriors. Now, all 3 factions are super fun and unique, and I don't want you to stress yourself out over this decision because they all bring a different element to the game. So go ahead and try whichever one looks most appealing to you at first, and later on, if you do regret that decision, you can always change it once you get your Hall of Order leveled up to level 8. You can swap factions if you would like to try out a different one. And remember, like I said, not only is Call of Dragons a city development, alliance, map exploration game, you can also collect all sorts of heroes to help you along your journey. And these heroes are super hyped to add to your roster because they can do all sorts of ridiculous things to swing battles in your favor with all sorts of unique abilities that each one of them bring to the table. But not only can you get your hands on some of these unique heroes with their unique different abilities, you can also collect these behemoths. Now, if you ever want to browse the behemoths and get to this screen, you're going to be clicking on this shield icon down on the bottom right, which is your alliance screen, and you can see the different behemoths in the game. Now, the favorite one that I'm hoping I get my hands on someday is definitely the Hydra. And when you get your hands on these behemoths, you are going to feel it because they completely swing the battlefield. And when you are out exploring this vast and ridiculously big map, getting in all of these different encounters, one thing I really like is how there is all of these special elevations and different things that you can do manipulating the terrain during battle. As you can see illustrated right here, where we are using the battlefield and manipulating it to our advantage to have archers absolutely rain down pain and completely demolish our opponents. But not only is it the ranged archer type units that can manipulate the battlefield, we can also have access to flying legions. As you can see illustrated right here with the flying legions, and yeah, just so many different ways for you to theorycraft and completely dominate the battlefield as you are out exploring with your alliance. So as you can tell, this is the ultimate 4X gameplay RTS experience, and there's also some quick tips that I want to give you as you are diving into the beginner phases of the game that you want to make sure to focus on. And first of all, over here on the left side of the screen, you can see that there is a list of objectives, and this little gift box bouncing up and down means that I have completed one. So you want to pay attention to that, not only to claim the resources, but also to continue to do these objectives because they will walk you through certain things that will help you learn the different mechanics in the game. And then up on the top of the screen, you can see that I've got the gold right here, and then the wood, and also the ore. Now, we've got some different resource gathering buildings that you can see down here on the right side of the screen, where I can collect my ore, my lumber, and my gold. And what you want to do is pay attention to making sure that these are always collecting for you and upgrading so that you're generating more resource. If I go into the information tab, you can see that this is going to be producing 320 per hour with a maximum of 3,200. That means I have 10 hours before I need to make sure I come back and collect so that I am always growing, always progressing, and always growing my resources. And also, this is super important. You always want to make sure that your halfling house is building. You can do this very simply just by navigating to the build queue. And then if you see an empty slot, you always want to make sure that it is doing something. It will usually auto navigate you to somewhere where you can keep this in use. And that is very important to make sure you are constantly keeping your buildings upgrading, building new ones, and keeping those halflings as busy as possible, constantly working. Also, it wouldn't be a chosen video without showing you a look at the summoning here in the tavern. Now, in this game, you can do artifact draw and get some super powerful artifacts that can help you on the battlefield as well. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like. We've got a draw right here. This is my free draw that I get just for kind of logging in, playing the game. And then boom, we've got enchanted coins, giving us overall gather speed and a legion attack. That sounds pretty good to me. So what I can do with my new artifact is click on equip, and then we can simply go to one of our heroes and equip them with it. And then you can see that it has their icon up in the top middle indicating that. And now let's go ahead and let's do a 10 pop during the video. How about it? Let's see if we can't get something here. Open all of them. We might as well just pull them all. Okay, we got an epic. We got heart piecer here, a marksman unit attack, and also legion attack. So lots of damage capabilities with that one, but we've got one more 10 pull to do. Let's see. We got one more 10 pop here for the video. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, infantry attack, legion attack. Okay. Hey, another epic. There it is. Cavalry unit attack and also peacekeeping damage. So that was some artifact drawing, but we've also got the hero recruitment, remember. So let's go ahead and let's pop it here in the video. Let's do some gold chests. Hey, there we go. Epic right out the gate. We have got Pan. We've got an ability right here to do some healing. It's always great in games to get support heroes right out the gate. That'll help you keep things topped up and keep progressing. So I will take that. That is huge. Let's do a 10 pull here on the hero summons as well for the video. Another epic right out the gate. And boom, Atheist, we are hot. It is rolling. Let's keep it going. And another one. Boom. Okay. Always nice to acquire some good heroes to add to the roster in the beginning of the game here as we are building our legions and getting things rolling. And also getting a bunch of resources to help us keep developing and snowballing our progress. And look, I could show you stuff all day, but I'm trying to give you a quick hit introductory look at some of the basics of what Call of Dragons is all about. And I am super thankful to them for sponsoring us here on the channel so that I have an opportunity to showcase a new game for you to try out. And remember, I'm going to be providing you with everything you need to try the game out down below in both the video description and also the pinned comment. And make sure you remember the free promo code to help you out with some bonus resources. Play COD now. That's PLAYCOD. NOW to get some free bonus resources on your journey. And also when you are putting that in, I believe it is case sensitive. So I'm going to make sure and show it for you on the screen. And also when I type it, I will make sure that it is the proper way you should be getting it input into the system for sure. And yeah, that'll do it for me on this one. Massive thank you, like I said, to Call of Dragons for letting us showcase this game here on the channel. And I appreciate all of you. I will see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
You can deploy up to 40 legions to raid a behemoth lair. We've got the right mix of tank and DPS legions among our forces. There's no way we can lose. Make sure to keep up against the walls when you enter the lair. You really don't want to poke the bear before you're all ready. When the entrance closes, your allies on the outside won't be able to get in and help. Now all our legions are in position. It's time to fight. This giant bear's got a powerful AoE attack. It can deal massive damage and send its enemies flying. Our tanks have stepped forward to absorb the blow, allowing the ranged legions to stay safe while dealing damage from a distance. Look out, the giant bear's charging up to smash the ground. This is gonna hurt. But there's no need to worry. Every time it loses 20% of its health, it drops Monostone, which allows join our alliance. That will grant bonuses to research, construction, and gathering.